The main reason why you are not rich yet is not because you are not smart, you're not disciplined, or you're not good enough or an expert. It's just because you're not productive enough. I've been struggling with this for so long, especially when I had school in a 9 to 5. But then I figured out a way to actually be productive, pull out even 12-hour days, and get the most work done in the shortest amount of time possible. So then I could finally make $10,000 per month online, quit my 9 to 5, and I'll be completely financially free. Plus I helped over 28 people go from 0 to 10k per month as well. And as an entrepreneur who's been doing this for 3 years, I can tell you that productivity is the number one thing that's stopping you from actually making money. Because it's not about how many hours you work, but about how much you get done. And so today I will give you my 4 steps on how to actually do this and be productive, work maybe even 4 hours a day and still make 10k per month. So the very first thing you need to do is to have a plan. Not only a to-do list. To-do list is a very important thing, like you should know what tasks are you doing every single day. I'm doing it myself, bro. In this notebook, I'm writing down every single thing that I'm doing every single day. But it's not just about having a to-do list and having the tasks that you have to do. It's about having an actual plan and an order and having priorities. You need to also choose what tasks are the most important, and you also need to know how long they will take you. How much time does it take you to actually finish this one task? And so then based on that, you can effectively plan your day to maybe do something in the morning, something in the evening, something in the afternoon, to effectively plan your day. So you actually get all of the work done. Because if you don't have this plan, if you don't have this order, if you don't have these priorities, then you might end up doing some tasks for too long and then don't have enough time for a task that actually takes you the longest, so then you will just not finish it. So I would recommend you to plan your months, plan your weeks, and plan your days. When it comes to months, plan your monthly goals. Like, what do you want to achieve this month? How much money you want to make? How much weight do you want to lift in the gym? What do you want to do, But also plan the path and the tasks and the things that you have to do to get there. So every single month, plan what is your goal, but also what do you have to get done. For example, make this amount of content, do outreach, hit the gym this many times, make a new website, make YouTube videos, whatever. Just plan what are you going to do in this month. Then you plan what you have to do each week. So in a month, you for example want to make 10k per month, which means you need to start posting content, start posting videos, start posting expos, start doing some outreach, maybe make a website, whatever. Then in a week you can really have goals in like how much money you want to make, but you can have goals on what you have to get done. So for example, every week you need to know how much content do you want to post. Are you going to make the website this week, or are you going to make the lead magnet this week or the next one? And then based on that, you need to plan your days. What do you have to do every single day? What tasks you have to get done every single day to achieve your weekly goals, get all of the work done, and then achieve your monthly goals. Again, get all of the work done, but also achieve the goals that you set, like the money or whatever. And so obviously you cannot really do all of the tasks in one day and every single day. You should not do everything in one day. For example, I'm posting videos on YouTube, I'm posting videos on the Reels, I'm posting posts on X, I'm doing some outreach and I'm calling with my clients, I have sales calls, whatever. And so I cannot do all of that every single day. So what I have to do is plan it within the week. So then I know, okay, on Monday and Tuesday I'm recording videos, on Wednesday and Thursday, I'm recording Reels. On Friday and Saturday, I'm making expos, whatever. So just have a structure within this week. And so based on that, I plan my days. Because if you would do everything every single day, it will take you a lot of time. So what you have to do is work in bulks. For example, pre-record the videos in one day, edit them in one day, make Reels in one day, make expos in one day, whatever. This will actually save you a fuck ton of time because you will be just in the flow of doing the thing. And so then you will do more of it. You don't have to start all over again every single day. So again, plan your monthly goals. Plan what work you have to do in that month to get to that goal, then separate it to weeks. What do you want to do each week? And then separate it to days. What do you have to do in certain days to actually get all of the work done for the week? So you don't have to do everything in one day. And then in the days, set priorities and have order so you know what tasks to do first. Second thing you need to do is implement the Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law says that the work will fit the time available, meaning that if you have a task that is supposed to take you 2 hours, but you have 5 hours to do it, it will probably take you 5 hours. Because you will maybe get distracted, you will not have some urgencies, you will not be working that fast, and so it will just fit the time available. Meaning that you should actually stack on a lot of tasks every single day so you feel some urgency, so you feel some time pressure, and so then you work faster. Because the Parkinson's law also works the opposite way. If you have a task that is supposed to take you 3 hours, but you only give yourself 2 hours to do it, it will probably take you only 2 hours, because you will just really fucking log in, be productive, work hard, and just simply work faster because you'll be actually focused because you have the time pressure. So maybe what you could do is give yourself a lot of work to do, maybe you will not even finish it, but it will still take you less time than if you would give yourself less work. You will just get more work done in that time. The third thing, and you probably heard this millions of times, it's a very good productivity hack, is to just put your phone away. Put your phone to a different room, put it out of your reach, Because the phone is your biggest distraction, bro. Like, you are checking if someone DM'd you, you're checking reels, but you think you're just gonna check out Instagram, but then you end up scrolling for 1 hour. Plus, even if not, you're just always distracted, because even if you turn off the notifications, even if it's on sleep mode all the time, you're still thinking about it. Like, bro, the phone is next to me, so, you know, what if someone DM'd me or whatever, so you're just still checking it out, you know. It's super distracting. So just put your phone away, out of your reach, so then when you are sitting and working, all you can do is just the work, because in order for you to get the phone, you would have to actually go to a different room or actually just stand up and get the phone. This is such a good productivity hack, bro. I cannot even emphasize how much, bro. I was always scrolling so much addicted to my phone, but when I just put it away, I don't even miss it, you know. It's not a bad thing. It doesn't even feel bad. You will just forget about it because it's not in your sight. You'll not even see it. You won't even notice it. So it doesn't even feel bad. And it will allow you to actually be way more productive and actually log in. And the fourth thing I would say is combine motivation and discipline. Because a lot of people say that you don't need discipline if you have motivation, and a lot of people say that you don't need motivation if you have discipline. So I chose to combine all of these things. Because if you can make yourself motivated all the time, which is great, which how you do it is by setting goals and actually knowing your why. Why do you want to achieve this, you know? How important is this to you? How important are the money for you? How important is the gym for you? How important it is to you? If you actually feel the drive to achieve these goals, then of course you will stay motivated most of the time. But then sometimes it still gets harder, you know, sometimes you don't feel like it, maybe you are tired, maybe you are sad, whatever. So sometimes you don't want to do the work. And in that case, even if you have the drive, you still need to use discipline. Now about discipline, for me, it was always like, I always had discipline because I built it on self-improvement. I was going to the gym, I was doing all the good habits, you know, self-improvement habits. So I had a lot of discipline. But in 2025, I just kind of forgot that I have the discipline. I was just not using it on purpose. So maybe it's the same for you. Maybe you are disciplined, but you don't even know about it. You don't even think about it. You don't even use the discipline on purpose. So the thing that helped me was not really building my discipline again, but just using it on purpose, reminding myself that I can use it, because why not? Of course it feels bad at the moment, but then you still get the work done. I was kind of just scared to use my discipline because it doesn't feel good. But again, if you have the motivation, then you give yourself a reason to be disciplined, and then it doesn't even feel that bad. So bro, productivity is literally just about planning, knowing exactly what you have to do and having priorities so you get the most work done in the most effective way possible. You don't waste time doing everything every single day, but you just do it in bulks and you save time like that, and you have a structure and you know exactly what you need to do, what are your priorities, and so you can use your time as effectively as possible. Then it's using the Parkinson's law, so actually working a lot so you do it faster, you know, giving yourself less time to finish a task. Then put your phone away so it doesn't distract you, and so you can literally just focus on the work, you know. And then combine motivation and discipline so you want to do the work, you're enjoying it most of the time, you are driven to do the work. But on some days, on some times when you don't feel like it, you use the discipline, you give yourself a reason to use the discipline, you remind yourself that you are actually disciplined, and you just get it done anyway. This is exactly what I'm doing every single day, and I'm working even 12 hours a day because of it. And I'm telling you, bro, I was always lazy as fuck. In 2025, I made 10k per month working just 3 to 4 hours a day. And so I didn't have any reason to log in and work 12 hours a day, but now I want to hit 100k per month. And so then I had to figure out how to actually be more productive, because I realized that even on the days where I could work just 3 to 4 hours a day, I was still wasting so much time that it took me even 6 hours because I was procrastinating, being on my phone, not using the Parkinson's law, and I didn't have any structure. So even if you want to work just 3 to 4 hours a day, that's fine, but you still should have this structure, still follow these 4 steps, so then you actually get it done in just 3 to 4 hours, and not take 6 hours to do something that takes 3, bro. So that's it for today. Check out my other videos if you want to learn how to actually make $10,000 per month, or you can join my free school community in the description when there is a 15-minute course on how to go from 0 to 10k per month. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope I helped, and see you next time.